free money glitch in real life is what some people thought. It's times like these that make me think we're actually evolving backwards. Okay, so essentially what's happened is a big bank here in the UK called Barclays has had its systems go down for the last few days. Now, all jokes aside, this is actually a massive issue because it's stopping millions of people from being able to access their bank, to the point where Barclays are actually encouraging people to go to food banks. Like, that's kind of fucked up. But during this time of crisis, some absolute geniuses came up with a theory, a hypothesis even. They thought that maybe if they were to withdraw funds from their account, it wouldn't affect their bank balance because they can't access it. So all the council estate warriors gathered up all the mandem and headed straight for the ATM machine. And in absolute troves across the country, you had hundreds of people going to ATM machines and just withdrawing as much money as they can, thinking that this is some sort of GTA frozen money glitch and it won't affect their bank balance. Now, to anyone with half a brain cell, you know the banks aren't just going to let people get free money, right? And it should be obvious this is going to come from your account because, you know, you're using the card that is connected to your account. Just because the systems are temporarily fucked up doesn't mean they're not going to be able to trace that back to you. But for about a day or two, you had loads of people, you know, going onto TikTok flexing their quote-unquote free money that they got from Barclays. More and more people just headed to the ATM machines to just print as much money as they could. Finally, the mandem were going to make it out of the council estate. But not long after this all started, of course, there was consequence. As quickly as the banks giveth, they taketh. I'm not sure what I was going for there. But lo and behold, and a surprise to absolutely no one with the IQ of even a barely functional human being, Barclays was able to access withdrawal history and trace who's been taking out money. And suddenly, all of these people that thought they was printing out free money and beat the system was handed out an overdraft. An overdraft is essentially debt. So if you don't have the money in your account, this is what you owe to the bank. And of course, because a lot of people was withdrawing more money than they actually ever had in their account, now they were quite a lot in debt. Loads of people, hundreds, even thousands in debt to the bank. Now, if they still have this cash, they can just, you know, pay it back into the bank and the debt goes away. But a lot of these people probably spent this money quite quickly, which means they've spent this money they don't have and now owe the bank. And I'm pretty sure the interest rate on this debt goes up very fast. And I won't lie, I find this hilarious because you got all these people going online flexing this money they got from this free money glitch, and now they're in financial debt. I really don't feel bad for anyone who's done this because, I mean, what else did you expect? They're going to get their money. We live in the UK. We have to pay a license for the fucking TV. Do you really expect to get free money? As I said, anyone with a barely functioning brain knew this was going to come from a mile away. So if you've done this and you're now in debt to the banks, I won't lie, you fully deserve it. You might want to consider getting a job. But anyways, yeah, that is pretty much all there is to it. I thought I'd just quickly cover it. Pretty funny situation, I won't lie. I also just want to say thank you all for the support on the last video. It did really well and I just appreciate it massively. But thank you all for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.